So according to history.navy.mil, President John F. Kennedy once said, "I can imagine no more rewarding a career. And any man who may be asked in this century what he did to make his life worthwhile, I think I can respond with a good deal of pride and satisfaction. I served in the United States Navy." So the topic I'm going to talk to you guys about is going to be the Navy itself and how it's a good stepping stone for a successful career when you get out, or a rewarding career while you're in. And according to biography.com, John McCain, Bill Cosby, Robert Kennedy, John F. Kennedy were all in the Navy, and they all turned out to be pretty successful. To understand how the Navy is a great stepping stone for success or a rewarding career, you must first understand what the Navy is and what the Navy offers. After, we will discuss the advantages and disadvantages of the Navy. Okay, now what does the Navy do? Well, the Navy is the United States Navy, so it's controlled by the United States. It's the largest Navy in the world with roughly 430 ships, according to popularmechanics.com. We use the Navy for a number of things: for defense, deterrence, projection of power, helping other countries in need. So when ships are out on deployment, like aircraft carriers, will send people out from the ship to help foreign countries that are in need, like if a tsunami happens or a hurricane, and so on and so forth. The United States Navy is located all over the world. We're located in Guam, Hawaii, all across the United States, and Japan. So there's a lot of places that have bases for the Navy. And we're the Navy, so we're usually on water. We're usually deployed, and we're on the water. We're always moving. Now it's time to talk about what the Navy has to offer. So what does the Navy, United States Navy have to offer? Well, as far as myself being in the Navy and all of us being in the Navy, it's taught me hard work. Hard work is working these long hours with everything we do, and just keeping on the grind even though we want to go home, we want to see our families. Taught me responsibility, something we learned in boot camp, and confidence to get up and go to work every day, put this uniform on, and do the right thing. Confidence, and for example, we do boards for Blue Jacket of the Quarter, Junior Sailor of the Quarter. We get put in these situations where it challenges us, and we can use those for interviews or job applications. Teaches us stress management. So when we're working these long hours and we're getting ready to deploy, we're under a lot of stress, and there's so many things we got to do in order to leave. So being in the Navy teaches you great stress management because you learn to cope with it. And lastly, leadership. As you go through the Navy and you put on rank, you start to become a leader, and you got to use your rank and be a good leader to the people below you. So when you're being in the Navy, you're going to learn to be a good leader. So next, more opportunities will arise. So as everyone knows, we have the GI Bill. So when we get out of the Navy, we can get practically our entire college paid for. So that's a good advantage of what we have. It teaches us job experience. So when I joined, I had little or no experience. I didn't even know what a helicopter was. But now I can go out to a helicopter and go out and fix something. And I can use that in jobs. So we get free schooling, so tuition assistance. If you wanted to take classes to get your associate's degree or your bachelor's degree, you can do that for free. For the next part of my speech, I'll talk about the advantages and disadvantages of the Navy. So advantages, there's free medical and dental. There's free workout facilities to work out, make sure you stay healthy. You have food, you have a place to live no matter what, and you get good traveling, and finally you get to serve your country. For the disadvantages, so like I said before, it's very stressful. You're deployed a lot, you have long working hours, and if you have a family, you have minimal family time. It's because you work so much and you're always gone. So in conclusion, by explaining what the Navy is, what it can offer, and the disadvantages and advantages of the Navy, gives an outlook on how sailors experience the Navy. We can now understand why John F. Kennedy talks so highly of the Navy. The United States Navy is a great stepping stone for anyone who wishes to be successful in the Navy. In my times of being in the Navy, I was always told that only 1% of the United States is in the military. And according to DefenseOne.com, that is correct. In saying this, do you think this 1% of people are going to be successful or have a rewarding career?